Brace yourself. Wisconsin fans may be facing one of the most challenging seasons in recent memory. The 2026 college swimming season is shaping up to be a real test for the Badger women as they confront the massive void left by the graduation of Phoebe Bacon and other key contributors. And here's where the real drama kicks in. Not only is the team dealing with an overhaul in leadership, but they're also adjusting to a new mix of emerging athletes and fresh faces. Could this be a turning point or the start of a long rebuilding phase? Let's break down why this is such a critical moment for Wisconsin and why opinions might differ wildly on their outlook this year. Dive in, because the real question is how or if the Badgers can bounce back onto the national stage. Hashtag 12 women, Wisconsin Badgers. After Phoebe Bacon, who steps up? Major departures. It's impossible to gloss over the loss of Phoebe Bacon. She was the cornerstone of the program, responsible for a whopping 45 NCAA points last year. She didn't just excel individually, she anchored 4 relay squads too. Departures also include Callahan Dunn, 12 points, Paige McKenna, 9 points, and Abby Carlson, impactful relay contributor. Together, these 4 accounted for the majority of Wisconsin's scoring punch at nationals. Notable newcomers. Wisconsin's incoming class is intriguing. Look out for Andrea Dworak in the distance free, Brooke Corrigan in breaststroke IM, and dynamic twin additions Lucy, butterfly, and Justine Delmas, breaststroke. But here's the part many overlook. Almost all of these rookies arrive with strong, raw times, yet none have directly scored at the NCAA level, meaning the learning curve will be steep. How we grade the teams. Swim team previews are often fraught with subjectivity, but here, a hard-nosed grading system brings some order to the process. Based largely on what swimmers actually accomplished last season, with a nod to returners and newcomers whose times would have scored if they swam last year. The scoring system separates truly elite squads from merely good ones. Each event type gets a star rating. 5 stars, exceptional, expected to rack up 25 plus points per event. 4 stars, very strong, 15 to 24 points. 3 stars, solid, 5 to 14 points. 2 stars, on the board, 1 to 4 points. 1 star, not projected to score nationally, yet. It's important to note that these grades reflect standing among top 12 programs. So even a lower ranking here could still mean national-level quality compared to the broader field. Remember, these previews arrive before some final roster decisions, so expect possible updates as new information emerges. 2024-25 recap. Peaking, but at a cost. The 2025 championship was bittersweet for Wisconsin. A high watermark with their best national finish since 2011, but it cost them dearly. Bacon's brilliant run included top 5 finishes in every individual event, 3rd in 200 back, 4th in 200 IM, and 5th in 100 back, plus essential relay contributions. Behind her, key seniors also contributed big points, but all have exhausted their eligibility. The Badgers consistently finished 4th at Big Tens, stable but shy of the powerhouses like Ohio State and Indiana, and posted fewer points this year than recently. Sprint freestyle, 11. Returning sprinters like Haley Tierney, last year's top 50 freestyler, and Abby Winezik have potential, but their best championship swims hover just outside scoring range. Tierney, for instance, narrowly missed the NCAA cut in the 50 free and would need a significant drop to place in the scoring finals. Stoneberg offers depth in relays, but like her teammates, she needs sizable improvements to threaten the NCAA leaderboard. The 200 free landscape is thin since Carlson's departure, relying heavily on Winezik and Stoneberg for any potential breakthrough. Distance freestyle. This is a trouble spot. With Carlson and McKenna both gone, the program is hunting for a new distance hero. Maddie Wagoner was closest to qualifying for NCAAs, but even she fell just short of the cut, let alone the points. Incoming first years like Dworak and Larson show promise but aren't projected to be instant scorers. Consider this event wide open for surprises, but also Wisconsin's biggest Achilles heel. Backstroke, star Hath. Here's one bright spot. Even as Bacon departs, Maggie Wenezik is an established point scorer, particularly in the 200 back. She's shown steady drops in her best times and has a real shot at an A final if her trend continues. Freshman Lily Van Heel strengthens the group, and while she's not yet under NCAA qualifying times, she'll be one to watch as the season unfolds. Breaststroke. Hazel Ozcan returns as Wisconsin's leading breaststroker, showing potential to climb the ranks. She sits just shy of scoring times in both breaststroke events, but a small drop could move her into the points. Transfer Justine Delmas is a wild card. Her converted times indicate a possible immediate impact, but she hasn't raced in short course yards or since March 2024. Can she deliver when it matters? That's up for debate. Butterfly. Butterfly is another rebuilding zone, with only Tierney representing in individuals and falling short of qualifying marks last year. Lucy Delmas brings fresh energy, and her converted times in the 200 fly stand out as above the rest, though she's still untested at this level. Will someone step up? Individual medley. Wanazek and Ozcan swam the 200 IM at Nationals, but their times don't line up with point scoring. Dunn's graduation creates a major hole in the 400 IM. Season best times from Chapman and Wagoner were close, and Wagoner's improvements in long course hint at upside, but 6 seconds is a huge leap to make. Diving, historically a weak event for Wisconsin, but this year's edition of Julia Herring from Alabama and high school state runner-up Zara Carini could finally shore up the team's depth. Given Herring's zone meet experience, there's finally reason for optimism, though NCAA points may still be a reach for now. Relays, stars. Relays offer real hope for Wisconsin. The majority of last year's point-scoring relay members return for another go, with only the 800 free relay, hit hard by graduation, truly in flux. The Wanazek sisters are workhorses in this area, and if the new recruits can slot into open,